Okay.
With what? I don't know.
I call them groovy bears.
Groovy Bears. What? I started typing, like, I went to type a title change, and it was actually typing in the Discord, and it popped up like this chicken, emo, I don't know, stickers, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. It was just like, and I think it said like confused, and I was like, yeah, I am confused. Alright. Everyone had a good weekend. We got a case. No one catches a case of the Monday blues.
I can't do shit right, I can't learn my lesson. I can't do shit right, take antidepressants. Illness and welfare on my adolescence. My friends probably hate me, can't answer a message. Filled with anxiety, always be hiding me. Feeling inadequate's always what's driving me. Not a role model, that's not what I strive to be. Can't go outside, I'm afraid they'd be finding me. Paranoid about my privacy, yeah. And they always asking questions about my face, can't relate. Fucking caught my own reflection, broke a mirror the other day. Got a lot of bad shit that I'm taking to my grave. Got a fucking date with death on house arrest till trial days. So I grab the red wine on rainy days and then I poet. Cause I'll age another fucking 1,000 days before I know it. Yeah, I spend them all inside, waste my time while I'm scrolling. But I love when it rains, cause I'm agoraphobic.
Good morning, good evening. How you doing, Fred? Good morning to you, good evening to me. How you doing, bud? Hope you have a great week, good sir. I'm hurt. I pulled my neck, my back. I feel that. I had to swap a gas valve and swap an actuator in. I tried to actuate this valve by hand, and when it wasn't installed, just like trying to close it to get it to the position it needed to be in, and like I pinched a nerve or something. So hopefully I'll be good enough by Wednesday. I wanted to race, but like I can't. My body, I'm hurting. I don't know what I want to play. Rolling. One of the games I like to play but I haven't played in a while. Escape from Tarkov has an update for the AI and the bots in the game. The bosses and the scavs and the PMCs for on PvE. Let's go. Yeah, no. There are things that I can't opt out of that are physically demanding, so I'm not gonna put any more strain on my body. I did get Whataburger though. I don't think you don't have Whataburger over in the UK, but it's like this burger place, but it's open 24/7. Got a burger on the way home. I was starving. Hope you end your shift strong. Flip a coin. Flip a coin. Oh shit, I didn't even hear the alert go off for the sub. Much love, Uber Fluff. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate you, brother. I hope you're doing phenomenal. Okay. Heads. Tarkov, Tails, Assassin's Creed. I'm just gonna flip it onto the table. Onto the desk. Heads. Fuck, okay.
Nah.
Tarkov it is.
Fuck, alright.
I think I would have been fuck either way.
Yeah. A little part of you wanted to play each game.
Yeah, yeah. Tarkov. What was I doing?
My eye just started burning. Just my right eye.
don't know what kind of in game. I've forgotten how to play Tarkov. That's
When I'm lonely in the dark, I know you are with me. Yeah. Don't you see that I need you so much? Don't you see that I love you so much? Oh na 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 na, oh na 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 na, darling, I need your love.
what does I do? That was weird. He walked away from my name, but then audio sounds weird. $15, sir. I'm skipping. Nuts. Oh. Appreciate the Lord Wife Orders. Just came in here to beedle you and then run. The one guy. No. Hope everyone's doing well. Everyone have a good weekend. It's like RMP7. Sounds like they moved in front of Holly.
Hello. What's going on with it? Hmm?
Shooting. And I said, no, that's definitely still in the mall.
Mm.
You bad. What you got?
Any? No.
Пацаны, окружаем его!
The mischief. Boo what? What's boo? How you doing, bud? Jump scare. I feel you. Hi. There's blurps. I think I have Tangias off on my main monitor. I'm not doing that to myself. There's a new AI update in this game, so I'm trying it out. It looks they're like kind of jittery. AIs are kind of teleporty, but it could just be because I'm running the game on my own PC. It's PvE if you're by yourself, unless you're on like a handful of maps. It's a local, like, oh my god. Yeah, this is Tarkov. Good for me that you're too lazy to figure out how to use it. So I'd be in trouble. Where's Killa? Killa. Somebody on left? Is he above me or under me? Might be under. Under. The $700 edition. This is the unheard. Whatever the top edition is, this is it. I had bought the base edition of the game back in like 2018, and that lasted for like 2 weeks. And then I bought the unheard edition. No, the EOD Edge of Darkness edition is what it was. I bought the Edge of Darkness edition, and then when they dropped the price of the unheard edition, I got that. So I've played this game. What? How much time? It'll be almost 1,800 hours. I've played. Everything else resets, but the online, yeah, it's honestly, this game legitimately has made me feel a way that like no other game in like the last 10-15 years has made me feel. If I'm being honest, like it was able to get my blood pumping. Like even the PvE, there's been a handful of times I've gotten, not as much as PvP. PvP, you get your blood pumping a lot because there's a lot of, like, you lose your shit a lot. Even in this game, I'll get jump scared. I'll get the shit scared out of me. But I still have the time. I don't have the time to do wipes. Once we had kids, it was like she was pregnant, and that was the last wipe that I did. I'm not going to do any more PvP wipes. I don't have the time. And the cheaters. Like, I wish they would do a PvP mode. Like how they have PvE where it doesn't wipe. I wish they'd have a PvP that doesn't wipe. Because I would do the shit out of that. That'd be awesome. But it'd be terrible, too, at the same time, because imagine people that have, like, 15, 20,000 hours in this game, they get a PvP that doesn't wipe. They're never... Maybe if they make it with no flea market? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I'm fat. I'm chunky. Only at 57 kilos? I guess that's too much. Battlefront? Battlefront 4? The games I probably put the most amount of time into, there's no way to track that time because they were on such early consoles. With the amount of time I probably beat Spider-Man 3 on PS2 like 8 times. I probably played Need for Speed Underground 2 like 12 times. 12 different playthroughs. Like, the games as a kid, when that was the only games I had, I only had like 2 or 3 games, so I'd just play the shit out of them. Fortnite's probably pretty up there for me as far as like an adult playing games. It's probably Fortnite because of Save the World. This game's definitely really high up there. Okay. I didn't play a Battlefield from before Bad Company came out, so whatever was on the PS2 when Bad Company came out, I didn't get it. I just went over to, I just played on COD. Like, if you count all the CODs together, that's a shitload of time. But I tried to get into Civ, but the turn based isn't for me. I like Tropico. I really like Tropico. I literally built my little empire, my little civilization in Tropico so much that it lagged out my PS4. If I wanted to interact with anything, I had to turn it off. Like, not turn off. I had to pause. I had to pause the time. And then I played that when I got a PC that could actually run the shit. That was a lot of fun. But even that, like, I don't have the time to mess around in City Skylines or in Tropico.
Try to move on, keep it going, always write new songs. Take a break and then come back strong. Only path that I've known too long, yeah. Can anybody out there hear me? Is anybody out there near me? I don't wanna wake up scared. I've been running from this endless nightmare.
Your games on console? Interesting. I played Assassin's Creed Odyssey on controller like 2 weeks ago. I wasn't feeling good. And I started playing on M&K, and I like put clothes on, I put a hoodie on, I put pants on, and I leaned back and played on controller for the first time since Black Flag. I couldn't play shooters on controller anymore. I couldn't do it. I don't know how. I understand how if you played predominantly on a if that's what you predominantly played on, and those games are definitely way better click based. They're not really designed to be on controller, so it makes sense. It makes sense. Yes. Yeah, that's what matters. That's what matters. I mean, playing GTA, it took me a hot minute to get used to GTA on M&K versus controller, and it wasn't terrible. Like, it wasn't terrible for me. Hell, I even play Rocket League on M&K, so I'm not the adequate baseline to have a fair comparison, because I'm definitely an outlier when it comes to the inputs that I prefer. feel like there's a bug where I don't have all my. I lost like 15K USD. Definitely, 100%. It's muscle memory. It's muscle memory. It's whatever you have the muscle memory with.
Got the baddest bitch in my town. I had it drumming like a countdown. I told her look at all this money. Wow, she
That's what you're gonna be most comfortable with.
been making all this money. Heart shaped kisses, little sand for the tummy. Hostile bitch, yeah, mouth always running. Hit her with the jaw, break her head and Nettie. Now that's kinda funny. Hottest out the whip like a Playboy bunny. Hottest in the biz with an 808.
I'll kind of clip my wings because it's like unless I'm sitting. Yeah, no, Yeah, no, my. Besides like a little flash game, there were no games that I could play on my PC that I had. Like that was I had Super Nintendo and I had a Sega Dreamcast and then I had a PlayStation. I didn't have a PC I could game on until 2018. I bought a used PC off of Facebook Marketplace. Went down and met the guy, and it all just was like a freaking downhill landslide, like snowball effect from there. I got it to play Fortnite on the stream because I would stream with my little mini Acer tower, which I still have back there, and I would remote play the PlayStation into the Acer tower and stream from there. But Fortnite had native mouse and keyboard support, so I had a Razer keyboard and a Corsair mouse I could plug into the PlayStation and play Fortnite. And literally on our couch we had a cardboard box that the kitty condo that's still up there, like right here on the other side of my desk. I wrote the keybinds down on Fortnite, and that's how I learned keyboard and mouse. Like, if it wasn't for Fortnite, I probably wouldn't be playing on keyboard and mouse, and I probably wouldn't be streaming. Because of Save the World. That's what taught me how to play. And like, it was so frustrating for me on controller to try to build. Like, even with the pro build mode, I'm there like, oh, I can't do it, you can't edit, like, it was annoying. So I'm like, oh, I can plug a mouse and a keyboard in, that seems a lot better. 20 freaking keybinds to do all the building and all that shit. I was like, It's like Tarkov. Tarkov is a ton of keybinds. But I'm used to it because that's what I learned on. Had a ton of keybinds. Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, it's what they got, you know? They closed the door. Oh my god, it's killed Killa. On single fire. Oh my goodness. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No. Put the fucking console menu on accident. That would have been terrible. This is PvE. There's no... it's co-op, so like you can play with your friends, but there's no other actual players for me to go against. So like even that the what are they called? Even the USEX, the what the fuck are the people that are supposed to be players? They're bots. I'm blanking now on what they're called. The USEX and the Bears. Not the non-playable characters. Like there's like the scavs and there's the bosses that naturally populate the maps. But then there's the players that raid in and try to loot and do quests and get out and extract. The PMCs. Like your paramilitary contractors that were like abandoned here in Tarkov. I just need to kill him like 45 more times, or I don't know if it's 50 or 100 times I have to kill him so I can get the tracksuit. I was not expecting Killer to be there. Yeah, the PMCs are AI. They're like more like raiders. So they're not like boss level difficulty, but they're more like raider level, like more the higher tier guards. I'm fat now. I'm heavy. I'm 65 kilos. Like I'm gonna do the waddle of shame over to power to see if I can find see if cars here. Extract that way. If not, I gotta hobble my ass over to fucking railway extract. But as far as like gun customization, like the gunsmithing side of the game was unheard of to have that level of detail and customization. Now certain games have like caught up more. But the builds you could do was crazy. It's come a long way based on where it was when I started playing it. Definitely has its growing pains. And there's a lot of free-to-play, I wouldn't say clones, but the popular this game definitely launched a lot of looter shooters, extraction looter shooters. Yeah, the only issue I have with PvP, besides the cheaters and the RMT, like the real money traders, is just the fact that it wipes every six-ish months. So it's like I can't just do the same quests over and over again just for it all to disappear. I was like, I'm not gonna play Tarkov as long as it wipes. Like I'm just not gonna do it. It's just not worth it. Same with Arena. I tried Arena, but I hadn't played Tarkov in so long. I was washed. And then I was like, Arena still wipes. You gotta grind Arena, unlock classes, get your money up. Because it wipes with the PvP wipes. which is not. I understand it's not bad. Like people don't like to just play the same game over. They want that sense of progress. They want that reset. Whereas I don't have the time. What are you doing over here? Don't mind my trash name. Don't judge me. I haven't played this game in months. Well, what they just implemented is a prestige system, but essentially you have to get to the end of white. You have to get, like, clear the end. Like, I think you have to, excuse me, sorry for the burping. You essentially, I think you have to get Kappa. You have to be a certain level, you have to get, like, the secure container, which is, like, one of the main quest lines. And then you can prestige, so you get, like, a little prestige token next to your name. But that's still. Am I gonna hurt my legs? I should have dropped my I should have dropped my bag. They're throwing down in there. Maybe, yeah, a little more. I mean, it's part of the game, you know. Like, people that are still playing Tarkov, they're doing it because they enjoy the progression. Like, certain people only like late wipe, where all your stuff's unlocked, your traders are leveled up. Like, they're pushing for the late wipe where they have all their stuff. Other people like early wipe, when everyone's running like trash armor and trash weapons and everyone's on like an even playing field. Some people like mid wipe better, where like certain people you have a few things, but there's a lot more fights around the higher tier loot areas. Like, it takes a certain kind of person to go through more than just a couple wipes, you know. And I'm not one of those people. Like, I did this because I know it won't go away. I cannot play it for a couple months, you know, a month or 2 or 3. And like, oh, they added this stuff. Oh, they changed this. Let me go in. Let me check it out. Let me see how it feels. Me and my buddies True Norm and Crimson, no, Kawaii Crimson. I'm calling Crimson Arrow. Kawaii Crimson. We played quite a bit. GD Snaps, another guy. He's really far along in PvE Tarkov. He played PvP, but then him and his wife, they had a baby, so when I was watching him before, he was playing PvP, and he would just sit in a bush. He would just bush camp. And I'm like, dude, if we ever play, you're not gonna sit in a bush. Like, I will literally push you. Like, I'll push you out of the bush. We're not doing it. And then we ended up playing PvE, and he wasn't sitting in the bush. No, I do not have Star Citizen. I don't think I remember you asking me that. Maybe you did. You think if I like Tarkov, I'd like Star Citizen, but that's too rich for my blood. I think I watched like Darkness 429 play Star Citizen back in the day. Him and who did he play with? Deadpool, Bull Shark, Deadpool. Where were you? Oh, there's one more. That's... Yeah, I feel that. I can feel that. I would love to have like the flight controls and play. I don't know if it would actually work in Star Citizen or not. Like, what was that? Squadron or that Star Wars fighter ship game? I don't think you use the flight controls the same way in Star Citizen though. Are there like I don't know if there's like dog fights like that. They're able to implement everything that they want to. Do they have the full like the bucket, like it's like the circular like dome, and they sit in it and it moves them all around? My feed is filled with. It's raining. It's filled with racing sim setups like the motion rigs and shit. It's wild. Definitely look into it. It could take stems, but last I looked, they could have gone down in price, but last I looked, it was like 150, 250,000 rubles worth of 150, $200,000 worth of stems I'd have to take to make my extraction faster. Yeah, the flight controls look pretty sweet. I see them on Facebook Marketplace because I look at like sim rig stuff, like racing sims. Or shorts like Thrustmaster or something, like you'll see a lot of you'll see the flight controls come up. Do you ever try Microsoft Flight Simulator or not really? I never tried it. Oh, you got to do exclamation mark the letter Q. Yeah, it's too expensive. But wait till I'm out of rate, because it won't work while I'm not playing music. So when music starts playing, do what you did, and then exclamation mark letter Q instead. Ooh, got the Wall of Shame going. I'll eat while I'm walking. Stand still to regain stamina. I think it's It's included on Game Pass. I think it's included on. It is included on Game Pass. Honestly, that's why I keep Game Pass going, because it's worth it to try out games. Like, I've played a lot of early access games like Valheim. I was able to play that on my Xbox, on my Series X back in the day, my laptop, and on my gaming PC. Like all. Oh, don't want to run. Like Forza Motorsport, I'm playing that on Game Pass. We played, was it Overthrown? It was like a cute little like indie game. Like, I feel like it's worth the money to be able to try games and realize I don't like that. You know, like Power World and Valheim. Power World, we ended up buying it on Steam because the netcode, the side of the multiplayer side of it on Xbox Game Pass was terrible. Ooh, sorry. Yeah, Game Pass Ultimate's gotten more expensive, but with the cloud gaming and everything, like I played Monster Hunter Rise on my phone when I used to do electrical. I was waiting outside a job for my dude to show up, my second man. He was late. And I literally sat there with my controller on my phone and played online multiplayer with other people. I played Monster Hunter Rise. Song not found. Let me see. Is it on Spotify?
La mia pace. Non guardare i nostri peccati, ma alla fede della tua Chiesa, e donale unità e pace secondo la tua volontà. Tu che vivi e regni nei secoli dei secoli.
Is that a prayer?
La pace del Signore sia sempre con voi. E con il tuo spirito.
This is your hype song? I feel it. Feel it. It reminds me of like a little bit of like Shakewell. Just a little bit more, a little more grunge maybe.
Diamoci un gesto di pace. Do la mia pace. Non guardare i nostri
Oh no, it did go through.
peccati della tua Chiesa.
You want an encore?
Unità e pace secondo la tua volontà.
Okay, yeah.
secoli dei secoli.
I can see it.
Pace del Signore
Maybe
sia
a little bit like
con
corpse. It did take, even though it said saw not found, it did put it up there. But we'll give you an encore. Run it back.
Nello spirito del Cristo risorto, diamoci un gesto di pace.
Clapping cheeks. Fuck. Oh, that right side. Fuck. I pinched a nerve. Yeah, dude, Saturday, I was trying to change this valve out at work, this gas valve, and I was trying to like get it to close, and I was like holding it, and it was in my lap, and I'm sitting, and I'm like pulling on it, and I just felt it pinch, like all the way from like my lower back all the way up my neck, and like I knew I fucked up when I went to rub my neck, and it wasn't like a muscle. I couldn't rub it. It was like a nerve. I definitely pinched something. So I'm running on ibuprofen, nicotine, and caffeine's worn off already, so it's just rage at this point. Yeah, and then it's like I read something that like ibuprofen like prevents like the cartilage like repair. And it's like I need to drop this inflammation. Yep. Most of my adolescent life. Where are you running, bud? I'm about to get shot by somebody else. That sucks. That really sucks. Like back spasms. Dude, doinked me in my head. I was too busy watching that freaking scab do stair simulator, running back and forth. Feel a pinch. Mm, that sucks. This is the first time I've ever felt something quite like this. You died? Thank you. Like, usually I can feel it when like I pull a muscle, you know. Usually it's like muscle, it's not nerve. This was nerve. Probably. I'm very, very, very cautious. Like I won't squat. I won't deadlift. I'll do leg. I used to do like leg presses and stuff, but I wouldn't. I learned. I saw too many guys, like even my buddies that played sports, like they blew their knees out. They fucked up everything trying to like ego lift. Thankfully, I've avoided most of that. I had some sciatic issues from just overworking, working 610s and digging and laying pipe and pulling wire. Until my bowling ball of a fucking toddler decided he wanted to jump right on my belly when I wasn't expecting it, and I definitely pulled something. Definitely pulled something. We herniated something down low. I didn't notice that guy laying down. Thought he was dead. Dude, kids are wild. Dude, my boy, he has two staples in the back of his head right now because he thinks he's fucking Spider-Man, but he's 60 pounds and he's like from my head to like below my waist, and he wants to jump around the fucking house like the man Spider-Man, and he's not. And he cracked his head and slit it open. He's bleeding all over the place. Had to take him to the ER. Yep, he had to get staples, so he got staples in his head right now. Sorry, bud, you're not Spider-Man. Spider-Man's safe. You were not being safe. I didn't get I didn't get stitches until I was a grown ass adult, and the ladder slipped off like the polished concrete in a warehouse, and I like landed, but all the momentum I ran into a shelf, a metal shelf holding materials and shit, and smacked my face against it so hard that I split my face open. I had to get stitches. It's the first time I've ever had stitches. I was what? I was already like I was over 30 at that point. Oh, I had a scar that when I was younger, so it's healed up, but it was like all around my thumb. You could really see the nerve inside, and it was just hold it open, hold it closed, like no stitches. Butterfly bandages. Stitches cost money. It was butterfly bandages. Or just being careful until it closed up enough to heal.
Вон он упырь!
I feel that. No, mine you could damn near see the bone, and they were like, no, you're fine, no stitches. But granted, it was on the like my thumb was on my hand. Oh, you can't really see it, but I have a scar on the outside of my hand when I hit it on the inside of a Jeep. I was trying to get the lock retention clip out, and it slipped, and I bashed my hand inside the inside of the Jeep door. It was gushing blood because I was also carrying shit out. Like, yeah, like, I don't think, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like that. It's like that. It was deep and it was huge. Like, I'm glad I missed a tendon. It's been years. This has been like what? It's been like 10 years now. Over 10 years. That was like what? 15, 17 years ago. Can I get up there now? I'm curious. I didn't realize how dirty my damn hands were. I was wearing nitrile gloves with my work gloves over it because my work gloves are so soaked in oil that eating your eyebrow. Yeah, that sounds gnarly. How many years ago was that? My wife has a pretty bad horse riding accident. 10 years now. They say time heals all, but not with everything. Hello, bud. Hello, governor. I want to go see if there's water filters. Not too heavy. Holy. That kind of sucks. Ow. Ow. Going to add insult to injury there, huh, bud? It's wild. Buckshot Scav trying to ruin my day. Yeah, I've rode horses in my day, but not like that. Not like that. You already had a cast on. At that one point, they're just not like it's. And the thing is, nowadays you don't see kids with casts like you did back in the day. So they say now all their. You didn't know when to leave well enough alone. Just take a little break. You're like, that was cool. Let's do some more dumb shit. It wasn't terrible as long as you had a good time, you know? You rarely ever see kids with casts nowadays. Yeah, yeah. I guess I was just really good at getting hurt, but just below the severity where it required hospital intervention. What's up, Zay? How you doing, bud? I learned early on if I got fucked up, the odds of them actually taking me to the hospital were really, really low. My mom would want to take me to the hospital. My father would say, wait till he got home. And then it'd be freaking like 4 to 8 hours later when he'd actually show up and say, oh no, you're fine. It's like, alright, motherfucker. I don't trust you. I don't trust you to get me the medical care I need. I better not fuck myself up too much. Yep. Is that the... Yeah, it's a little thermal. Cool. Can I put that on top? No space? What do you mean no space? Wow. Yeah, I rode the shit out of my bike. I fell down the mountain. There was a mountain of trash. It was at a park when I was a kid, and it was this huge like hill, but it was really made out of trash. And rode down it, and I just flipped. I flipped over, knocked the wind out of myself. But just little cuts and scrapes and bruises. The only bone I broke was I broke my middle toe playing basketball. I took my shoes off and I tried to dunk on the elementary school rim, and when I came down, I hit the pole for the basketball hoop. That was my first broken bone. At that point, I was already 16 or 17. And I broke my distal tip of my finger as an electrician. I got my hand crushed. I still finished the 8-hour service change. We're doing a 1600 amp service change at like a sports authority or something. Did that, then go to work the next day, Saturday, for overtime, and go to put my tools in, and it's like, no, like, you're fucked up. Like, you are in way too much pain. So I had to go to the ER and get the nail the Bovie. They had like burned through my nail bed to relieve the pressure. My wife Groovy, she pulled like 9 or 11 milliliters of blood out of my finger. And it was still, the next day I wake up, it still looks like a cherry tomato. It is bad. So I was on light duty and I had little finger guards, but I was flipping everybody off because it was my left hand. So like, when I didn't have to wear the finger anymore, I still had to keep my fingers straight. And so everyone thought I was flipping them off, like my finger's broken. And then I got so used to having my finger in that position, it took me a while once it was like, okay, guys would think I wanted to fight him on the job site. I'm like, my finger's broken. I'm not allowed to bend it. That damn finger guard is long tore up. And I've learned not to bend my finger. I could literally work, put lights up, pull parts out, use tools, and not ever bend. Got the straightest bird west of the Mississippi. Darling, are you still awake or did you fall asleep? I think she fell asleep at her computer. Because I'm hearing my echo through her, so I think she's like passed out near her mic, so I'm hearing the reverb of myself. Shonka. Shonka. Do some jerky. Yep. Well, it was different job sites. I wasn't... Normally job sites are in phases, so you're there at a job for like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then you're off to another job to do another phase of construction. And then you're back at that job for the next phase. And sometimes the crews are the same, sometimes the crews are different. You know, you never know what's going to happen. So, you can queue up whatever you want, Mischief. Just be careful. The more DMCA songs you queue up, the more of my stream I gotta go in and edit on YouTube to erase the songs. And then Twitch will just mute my shit. I'm gonna go check on my wife. I'll be right back. You're in charge. Or if you gotta go do stuff, I understand. I'll be right back. Oh, no worries, miss. I'm just letting you know. The more you queue. I don't just stream on Kick. I got Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. But it's not a big deal. Like I said, I don't mind a handful of them, but just like, don't queue up your whole playlist because then I'm like, fuck. Like I just might as well delete this VOD. I'll be right back. It's weird. That one didn't work, but the last one that said song not found, it still queued it up anyway. So, I'd say 65% of the time, it works every time. I don't know if J. Kill does DMCA takedowns. Oh, don't. Let's see if we take the buyout. Nice, nice. It did a special campaign message skit by Josh A. I am J. Kill.
Kill myself, but now I only kill the snakes. Bitch, don't say you know me, cause you've always been a fake. I've been posted in my dungeon, got the tools to make you vanish. I've been itching for destruction.
I believe this is on one of my non-DMCA playlists. Now 420. Someone better buy that.
You want it right, no more Mr. Nice Guy. You'll be saying bye, bye, cause I woke up, I chose violence, shook up. These bitches silent, get fucked, nowhere to hide and no luck. I must oblige, I came to bludgeon all you pussies. You can call it what you want. I've been feeling kinda manic, I might kill them just for fun. Collecting heads, think you're better off dead. I could lie and say it isn't personal, I'm seeing red. You're the target, I'm the missile. Don't worry, they won't miss you. I think I got some problems, turning nothing to an issue. Now I solve it with my...
He's gone. No, she fell asleep in her chair. Knocked the fuck out. Poor lady, she's sleepy. Go sleep in here. Dude, I've fallen asleep a shit ton. A shit ton. It's a skill. You know, I've slept. I've fallen asleep at my computer. I used to fall asleep all the time in my chair when I used to play on console. The amount of times I fall asleep playing Skyrim or Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain. All the time. All the time. There's times I'd be streaming and I start falling asleep. I'm just doing the same map because this is a map I know. I'm super comfortable here. I need to kill Killa. I need to kill the boss here. A lot of people are in the new Monster Hunter Wilds. I haven't fallen asleep in my computer in years. Like, I'll start falling asleep, but like actually to fully fall asleep now. What, not since I broke my leg in a motorcycle accident back in like 2021? 2022? I was playing GTA. I played GTA Online. I'd pass out. My leg would be up. And then I'd wake back up, play some more, and then knock the fuck back out. Oh my god, I picked the wrong time. I picked 9 a.m. instead of 9 p.m. Whoops. Mistakes were made. Gonna pass out. Likewise, brother. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Much love. Hope your week goes well. Hopefully I'll catch you later. Keep killing it. Here's somebody. This guy's right there. 3? Thought they fixed that. They may interrupted their powwow. Clapping cheeks. Just going down in there. Power's not here. Cool. Filter increases the leveling of physical skills. I think mag drills are practical. I don't know. Expecting him to be there? The door spawns open or closed.
Попал в него!
Getting that. Ooh, water filter. Yep, thank you. Oh yes, thank you. And I have 3 water filters. Fuck yeah. Fuck this shit. I'm out. Oh, you could blow up those propane tanks. Huh? Oh, it's all ran out. Or I saw somebody over there. Go back in at night. Maybe I'll switch games. I don't know. So what do I gotta do to put that on top? There's no space. Is there an adapter? Let me look up linked. So it will fit on a Picatinny. I don't understand. Incompatible. Is there... Incompatible. Alright. What if I put a canted sight? I'll put it on a canted? Yeah. Okay, okay. Good to know, good to know. I'm amazed. Damn. I'll purchase both of them just to be safe. $39 seconds. All right. What? They added the meds. Meds for sugar?
You cashed in on
that screen flash there, Tarkov. I think I forgot to refill my ammo. I think that's the thing. Find out. I'm 99% sure I didn't fill my ammo up. Nope. It should be alright though, hopefully. Light flashing fucked me up. There's things I'm noticing that I didn't notice before. I'm finding killer. Been good. No killer, like no PMCs. No car. Oh, Gonna be doing this. No car, no killer, no PMCs. I wonder if with these new AI updates on PvE, if that means you can have. I mean, we always had raids where like there were no PMCs in it, so that's not new. But I'm wondering if that's more dynamic than it used to be. Dark. Yeah, check that real quick. In my keyboard. Not that anybody's here watching, but. man. %, protection.
Don't know what to do, how to do it. Know that I should leave, but I hate it. Know that you're not, the right one. If you were falling, will you fall with me? If I was calling, will you answer me? The timing was off, but would you wait for me? Would you wait for me? Would you wait for me?
All right. Okay, calm down with Tarka.
If you were falling, will you fall with me? If I was calling, will you answer me? The timing was off.
We got one viewer, so I'm just gonna end stream and change my title and come back. Then I'll play a different game. Anyone's listening, I'll be right back.